News 4 Jax starts right now with a breaking news alert.
Breaking now at 5. New images from Sky 4 drone giving us a view of the extensive damage to a brand new apartment complex that's still smoldering some 19 hours after it first went up in flames. Jacksonville Fire Rescue says it could take days before the fire is completely out at the Rise Doro apartments. More than 100 firefighters have worked on the complex, and at the peak of the fire, you could see the intense flames tearing through the roof.
It's heartbreaking to see this happen. I mean, this was something that we were all so very much looking forward to, that we felt was going to be such a catalyst to the development down here in the entertainment district.
Now taking a look at Sky 4 over that apartment building, you see it there charred, and unfortunately it looks like it's still smoldering and burning at this time. Good afternoon to you. Structural engineers are out at the site right now. We're expecting to learn more about the integrity of the building and the firefight in a news conference scheduled for 6 p.m.
In the past 30 minutes, though, we obtained the 911 call made by a security guard last night, alerting fire crews to that initial fire.
I got black smoke coming from the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's from the 6th floor. It's black smoke.
Black smoke of the Rise Doro building?
No, the construction site.
To give you some perspective, the Rise Doro is located on Adams Street near ViStar Veterans Memorial Arena. Our reporters are covering every angle of this breaking story, from the firefight to the impact this is going to have on future downtown development.
First, we turn things over to News 4 Jax anchor Joy Purdy. Joy, what can you tell us from your vantage point?
Well, Janice, Kent, we are at East Adams Street and Spearing Street. Where the heck is that? Where I am standing, you can see the apartment building behind me. To my right is the loading dock for the ViStar Veterans Memorial Arena. Right in front of me, I'm able to see the Maxwell House Coffee Factory. Just beyond that, the police station headquarters. And as you can see, our photographer, Judd Hurlon, is pointing at the fire, the water that is still coming out of the ladder truck. This is still a very active scene, and if you can take a look where exactly that water is being directed, you can see the jagged edge of the facade of the building there. Just a moment ago, a large chunk of that fell off and hit the ground below with a bang. We were able to hear that from where we're standing. So this is still a very dangerous scene, not just for drivers, pedestrians, but also for these fire crews who are out here. It is amazing that they have been out here since 9:30 at night. That's what time fire crews responded to this fire. And it is still smoldering, though we can't tell at this point if those are hot spots or if that's actual fire. Take a look at the crews. They are still positioned where they are here. You can see that gaping hole in the wall. We talked about that earlier this morning on the morning show. And you can see the water coming down from these voids, which no doubt is from the fire hoses, the water that has been put in to douse these flames. This could be going on for the next couple of days, we're told. But I know one of the things that is very important to a lot of people who work downtown, who have events that they want to attend downtown, how do you maneuver all of this? What about the traffic, the safety issue there? We spoke with the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office just a moment ago. Chief, the head of the special events, and he talked to us about what they were going to do as far as rush hour goes. Listen to him.
And I know two things that people are really going to want to know. That's rush hour tonight and rush hour in the morning. So is Bay Street going to be open as of right now?
Yes, ma'am. Bay Street will be open as of now. We do look for people to slow down, to take a look. You know, we have people, I'm sure, curious to see what's going on. We do ask people to keep, going through the area. Don't slow down more than they normally would. Go where they need to go so we don't have anybody holding up traffic any more than it already will be. But we don't look for this to drastically affect the rush hour traffic coming downtown because we've opened up Bay Street.
So you heard that there. The good news is that the main thoroughfare through here, Bay Street, is going to be open. At least that is the plan for now. I did also ask Chief Burns what he thought if something the worst were to happen here, if that building were to come down, and he said that they do have a plan for that, but they are going to wait, and if that happens, they will activate that plan. What about the fire crews here? We heard that there was a shift change. Those fire crews that arrived at 9:30 at night, shift change 8 o'clock this morning. We're going to learn a little bit more about how they're fighting this fire. Let's go to Scott Johnson, who is covering that angle. Scott?
Joy, it has been a busy night. They're putting crews up every 6 hours now and replacing them as the fire continues to smolder. The smoke's still visible in the top, not overly visible right now. Something we've got in the last hour into News for Jax has been the 911 call that went into emergency responders last night around 9:30. Listen to this.
What's your name?
I'm the security guard that's on duty tonight. Wherever that smoke is coming from is rolling fast.
It's thick black smoke.
It's thick black smoke. It's coming from the parking garage stairwell.
One of the difficulties is this is a pretty new building, so it's hard to describe what the name of the building is because it hasn't really opened yet. No one lives there yet. They weren't supposed to move in until March, and one of the issues there is he said the last person to see that he saw in there was a crew that had been working in there. After that, they don't know what happened. So fire crews are out here. The real focus right now is just getting this fire out. They thought they had it out once, but not completely. We first told you about the massive downtown blaze on the late news Sunday night.
News 4 Jax starts right now with a breaking news alert.
And fire officials felt around 11 on Sunday they had it under control. But by midnight, the flames were back and firefighters started dumping 5,000 gallons of water on the blaze all night. And now Fire Chief Keith Powers suspects it will take days to finally put out.
So we're continuing to try to extinguish this fire. The problem we're having is because we cannot get inside for safety reasons, the void spaces are holding a lot of the fire underneath. We have our drones up, which have infrared technology in them, and we can see the hot spots and where they're burning.
One of the critical portions of the response was protecting adjacent businesses like Intuition Ale Works.
I can't praise them enough. There was some heroic things that were done in here last night that trying to save, like Intuition. They made a big stand on that side of the building, and that's just our men and women and what they do every day. They go above and beyond.
Now JFRD is changing out crews every 6 hours until the fire is finally extinguished. And we're zooming in right now. They just started spraying water on the top of the building right now. This just started happening in the last few seconds. So they are continue to actively dump water on this at 6 o'clock, roughly in exactly an hour from now. We are expecting an update from the city, from the mayor, the fire chief, and others about what they plan to do going forward. They've talked to some structural engineers this afternoon to get a better idea of the stability of the building. We'll, of course, have that live at 6 o'clock. For now, we're live downtown. Scott Johnson, Channel 4, the local station.